Hey guys, my name is Jayydan, and this is my first video for the Trans Youth channel. I'm covering for Zara until she gets back, and this week's topic is trans fashion. Talking about how we started out kind of confusing, things can be kind of odd. You know, your things like dressing your chosen gender, and any tips we can help with. Starting out is kind of hard. It can be scary just because you think you won't pass, you're nervous. I'm sure something for everyone has issues with. I mean, I think everybody has issues with it the first time. It's kind of scary, hard, knowing you won't look right, you won't think you look right. You're dressing different, it's kind of a weird, scary feeling. But honestly, it's like driving for your first time. You'll have some issues when you start out, but you'll get used to them if you keep doing it. And I think you'll be much happier if you keep dressing the way you want to, because if you look like you want to, you'll feel better. First thing to start talking about is things like tucking and binding. Now, I don't have to deal with binding just because I'm male to female. So, yeah. Tucking is something that, honestly, I still have issues with, just because it's hard to hide that appearance without piece of tape or, like, a gap. Things like that really help, though. I mean, there is things out there. There is a bunch of resources, though. There's great websites out there. Things like sillytranswomen.blogspot.com. Another thing, binding is not something I have to deal with, but there's also great things out there for that as well. Things like femaletomale.org. My next thing is dressing like your specific gender. Now, everyone has their own fashion sense. You could look any way you want, really. It's really up to you. You just have to find something that fits you, something that, fits your style. I generally tend to find things that I really like in the store, and will just purchase them. Depending on the day, I will try them on. Sometimes I won't. But if you try them on, it will help a lot. Usually sizing can be a big issue with this. You have to find something that fits you. Generally, women's sizes tend to go a little bit smaller, so you have to go either a size up or find something that definitely fits you. My second tip is usually this is just for male to female, but don't forget to check the sizing chart. Things like male to female charts are a lot different in a lot of ways. Don't forget to find a conversion chart before you go out or order something. Usually, a lot of websites have the female one, but don't forget to, Google maybe the sizing chart differently. Again, my tip number 3 is mostly for male to female, but don't dress kind of trashy. It gives trans people kind of a bad name, I think. Kind of looking like, I don't know, just really, really trashy looks don't really appeal to anybody. It kind of just makes you look bad. Tip number 4, being true to yourself. Don't try too hard to dress like someone you're not. Just be you. Just dress like the great trans person you are. There's so many resources out there to help, like our wonderful videos, our blogs, Facebook pages, forums, just to name a few. Websites like dapperq.com /tag/transfashion or reddit.com/r/transfashionadvice are great places to start as well. The world is full of wonderful fashion and wonderful trans people who love to share their fashion as well. Looking your best will help you feel your best. Again, this is Jayydan with TransView channel. All the wonderful links with the video will be in the description below. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
This week's topic is basically about trans people of color. And basically the idea that they may receive more discrimination than a trans person who is white.